Hi there everyone, this is Laura Colvin Brown from the Flagstaff Yoga Festival. I'm the director of the festival, that's how many of you know me. I'm going to teach you a little bit today about something brand new that just happened on Facebook that allows you to collaborate at a completely new, wacky new level with peers in your industry. And for most of us, that's the wellness or spirituality or yoga industries or tarot or some form of yoga and spirituality kind of businesses, who most of our listeners are right now. And before this, I'm starting out on my Facebook page. As you can tell, this is my personal profile page, and I'm on my friend Darlene's status that she just did today, which I completely, it just disgusted me so much, just like it disgusted her, that I thought it was a really good lead-in to what I'm going to teach you about doing today, because this is basically just so indicative of why so many of us in the wellness and spirituality industries are getting jaded and turned off by what we are being told it's going to take to succeed and make our love, our passion, our money-making business. And I'm here to show you that it's completely a false assumption. So Darlene basically posted today, she posted talent search. Really? I didn't realize yoga was about talent. My mistake. And she's got a link here, as you can see, to something that Yoga Journal just posted about a talent search, where basically it looks like you get to, if you're beautiful enough, then you can go ahead and submit a photo. It looks like a photo contest from Athleta, and if you win, you get Athleta gear, and you get to be on the cover of the September 2011 issue of Yoga Journal. Woo, woo, woo. And they are promoting this, obviously, as the new way to make it in the yoga world. Well, as we all kind of are guessing, I mean, this is sort of the gut intuitive hunch on a lot of people's, Darlene included, and some of our friends here who've commented underneath, as you can see. We're a little disgusted by this because, of course, yoga is not about talent. It shouldn't be. For so many people that I've talked to, they say, oh, this resembles Hollywood, or this resembles the music industry. This is just sickening, that we have to promote ourselves in this way and sort of claw our way to the top of a perceived talent pool in order to get famous, so that Yoga Journal will bless us with whatever, workshop slots at their conferences or something. And that's supposed to be sort of the holy grail of where we're going in the yoga industry, which is completely sick and wrong. And by the way, it doesn't work. Apart from for the very few handful of people who do claw their way to the top. So anyway, I put on here, seriously, and this is how I think, this is what I think about this talent search idea, and I can guarantee this is what they're doing. This is just a list builder, and pretty dang unethical, if you ask me. What they're really doing here is they are building a list of yoga teachers who want to become famous, so that they can sell them a second-rate, overpriced business of yoga product later on, which will have everything to do with how to kowtow to the Temple of Yoga Journal, and nothing to do with what will really serve us all to expand our workshop attendance. Stay tuned to guess what my next project is, right? So basically what I was trying to get across there is that there's a better way of doing this. We don't have to do a talent search where we compete against each other. What if there was a way to make all of your awesome yoga teacher friends become your collaborators, not your competition? And I'm doing a full-scale training on tons of different ways to do this that are just going to explode your workshop attendance, which, most of us as yoga teachers have realized that's where we really have potential to enjoy our lives, go do a retreat on maybe a beach in Costa Rica, right? And that's also seriously where the potential for making a serious income comes in for most of us. But how do we do that? How do we get more people at our workshops, or just at our classes, or just in general supporting us? And how can we do that while supporting each other? And I'm going to show you over the course that I'm going to be doing in a few days for you and launching in a few days for you, how that is possible in multiple different ways. And the amount that this can explode your income is just insane. And completely ethical and feels good and allows you to do what you love to do. But today I'm just going to show you a small little thing that I've discovered in the last month, and it's to do with fan pages and how to collaborate with others on fan pages on Facebook to build your fan base in an ethical way. Now, what this isn't by the way, is a method of going to people's fan pages and spamming them and putting your link all over the place and getting defriended by that page. That's not what I'm talking about at all. So I'm going to show you right now, I'm going to show you one of my fan pages that I've been building. This is a fan page that I started a little while ago for, I also teach people how to read tarot cards online. So I have this fan page, it's called Tarot Fans and Connoisseurs of Universal Archetypes. Because I'm English, I suppose, I get very wordy, and I should have maybe thought of a different title for my page, but there you go, that's me and that's my page. I'm going to quickly switch over. Now this option has only been available in Facebook for about the last month, so this is a brand new training that I'm showing you today. Over here on the right hand side, as you can see, it lists me as the admin of the page, and then underneath that it says use Facebook as Tarot Fans and Connoisseurs of Universal Archetypes. If I click on that, like I'm doing right now, I now have the option there to use Facebook as Laura if I want, but I'm actually logged into Facebook at the present time as my fan page, as Tarot Fans and Connoisseurs of Universal Archetypes. What I actually wanted to show you is a technique that I've been using to gain a tremendous amount of fans, and like I said, this has only been available for about the last month as an option to do. I'm going to go here and click and view insights with you right now on my page. What this is this is sort of like the analytics of my page, and it'll show you some really interesting things here. The basic thing that I really want to show you is over the course of the last month, I've been trending up in active monthly users, and check out the new likes. This is a brand new system that I've been employing. So far this month, it's gotten me, and this is the first month that this has been possible to do, like I said, so far this month, it has actually gotten me 175 brand new likes to my page. I haven't run any ads on my page, as you can see, there's no ad data here. So this is all organic new likes to my page, and they're not based on just randomly posting and spamming on people's walls. This new like number is up 349% over the previous month when you couldn't yet do this on Facebook. So I'm going to show you really quickly what I have actually been doing. So we're going to go back to my page, but before we go back to my page, I'm going to show you something here. This is a news feed. Perhaps it looks similar to your profile's news feed, but this is not my profile's news feed. This is my page's news feed, and all of the people who are showing up here, all of the pages that are showing up here in my news feed are actually pages that my page, Tarot Fans, has liked. I'm going to go back to my Tarot Fans page and show you where those likes come up. So right here, you can see a bunch of the pages that I have liked. I want to show you really quickly how many pages I have liked. And what you'll notice about all of these pages that my page has liked is that they are all sort of related to my Tarot Fans page. These pages are full of fans that I think because they like the page that they do, they might also be interested in checking my page out. Pages about gratitude, the Secret Society of Happy People, selfgrowth.com, Pathways to Wholeness, The Global Butterfly, Heal Your Life, Christian Northrup, Hay House. All of these pages that I've liked may very well contain people that might also be interested in what I do. And I am also very interested in what these pages do. But check it out, I've got more. Okay? And it goes on and on and on. Are you getting a sense of how many pages I've liked in the last month? Okay? And again, these are not pages that I've liked as Laura Brown's profile. These are pages that I have gone in, used Facebook as Tarot Fans and Connoisseurs of Universal Archetypes, and then from my page, from Tarot Fans, I have actually gone in and liked these pages. And I'll show you how to do that real quick. Let's click on one of these pages. Let's click on Feng Shui Astrology. I think that's a pretty good candidate. So Feng Shui Astrology, let's see if they've got some liked pages. Yes, they do. Let's see if I'm connected to Josephine Page. Josephine Page, I believe, is a guru who is sort of in a field that is complementary to my own. So what I'm going to do, and again, I am working in Facebook right now as my page, as Tarot Fans, not as Laura Brown, okay? From there, I'm going to go ahead and like Josephine Page. So now Tarot Fans and Connoisseurs of Universal Archetypes likes Josephine Page. Now that I've liked her page, I can have a look at what she has on her wall. She's got a Joseph Campbell quote. Joseph Campbell wrote so much about archetypes and myths that he is just somebody that I quote a lot also on my page, right? So check this out. What I can do is I can like that. I see that she doesn't have any comments yet. That doesn't surprise me because she's only got 171 people on her page. She probably doesn't have very good visibility because she is she's not engaging them, right? She's just posting quotes. But I post quotes on my wall from time to time, and what I can do is I can do a shout out for Josephine to help her out. So I'm just going to copy that awesome Joseph Campbell quote because I know people on my page love Joseph Campbell. And then I'm going to go back to Tarot Fans and Connoisseurs of Universal Archetypes, my page, and I'm going to paste her quote in there, but I'm not stealing her quote. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to type via, and then I'm going to do the @ symbol, and then I'm going to start typing the name of her page, which is Josephine Page. And Josephine, and there she is. Facebook suggests that that's who I want to tag here. Now this is going to show up on my wall as a direct link to Josephine's page, which is going to help her out because some of my fans are going to see that and go check her out and maybe they'll like her. So I'm going to share that, okay, and this is real-time stuff that I'm sharing with you here. But then let's also go see what this does now. So I'm going to go back to Josephine's page. Now these are all her posts, but also check out at the top of this, under most recent, there I am on her wall. But I'm not saying, hey, buy my stuff. I'm not saying, come friend me or like me. All I'm doing is saying, hey Josephine, you're really cool, awesome quote, you know? So I gave her a shout out on my page, and in return, I show up on her page, right? So of course what's going to happen is we're now going to have a mutual feed of people who, if they like her, they might also come and check my page out and like me. Now as you've noticed, I've got 2,097 fans here so far. I'm going to see if while we are on this little training I can bump that number up a little bit for you. Let me show you something else I do to bump up my fan base real quick. In my newsfeed, let's check this out. Here's tarot.com. They are absolutely huge. I'll go to your page, to their page and show you how huge they are. They have 58,000 fans, okay? So pretty much every time they post anything, they get some comments underneath. Now 17 comments for 2 hours of work with 58,000 people, I don't think is very much. I honestly, I think their stuff should be way more engaging, okay? But maybe these guys, because they're a fan of tarot.com, they might not have heard of my page and they might like me. And I'm going to go ahead and go down these comments on tarot.com's little post here. And I'm going to say that, yeah, Mercury retrograde strikes again. I love that. Juna Miller, I'm going to like her stuff. So I'm going to keep going down here. And I'm going to go ahead and like some of the comments here. I'm not going to like all of them. I'm going to be kind of selective and like my favorite comments. And also I don't want to like comments from a bunch of people who've already done that. I can also go down and like other stuff on their walls, especially if they're from a person. Okay, and I can just keep going here. I can like some stuff that other people have done here as well. I'm not going to like Amber's stuff because I know she's already a fan on my page. She's one of my superstar fans. She comments on so much. But you see what I'm doing? I'm just going down here and I'm liking stuff. That is basically all that I'm doing. So here's another post that they posted only 9 hours ago where they have some comments under a post again. So I'm going to go in and like those guys. So basically I'm going into tarot.com and I've liked their page. So they're getting a shout out on my page because they're one of my page likes. And then I'm just engaging with their fans. So because I'm getting more engagement on their stuff for them, they can go ahead then and, they kind of get a bump from my engagement. So I'm helping them out, but they're also helping me out. Check this out. Louise Hay has 283,000 fans, and she's got 92 comments on this thing that she's posted an hour ago. So this is just a quote, but she's just got so many awesome things here and awesome fans that they're going to comment even on a quote. They're way engaged. They love her. So I'm just going to go and give them some love back. Okay, just like a bunch of their stuff. And, I love doing this, by the way. Make sure that, my largest piece of advice to you is in whatever industry you're going into, make sure that your customers are people that you, or your potential clients and customers, are people that you would genuinely love to hang out with more. You'd love to have them over to your house and do card readings with them or yoga with them, or whatever it is that you would love to do. Make sure that you genuinely do, because the thing is, if you become successful at what you're doing like me, you're going to be hanging out with these guys a lot. You're going to be hanging out with them online. You're going to be hanging out with them offline at your trainings, right? So anyway, I know who this is. This is my friend Susan at Yoga Styles. That's cool that she's doing that. Hi, Susan. So she's figuring some of this out. So anyway, here's what I do. I just like, and, basically share love with everybody, right? Let's see what Esther and Jerry, Abraham Hicks, have going on here. Now that's an engaged list, okay? She's got all these comments, and she's got way less fans than other people, right? So I'm just going to go down. And so this has taken me so far, how long have I been doing this? I usually do this for about 15 minutes a day. That's really all it takes. And as you can see, it's easy. And it's also kind of cool because it helps me keep a tab on what other people in my industry and other organizations in my industry are doing and putting it out there. So in addition to gaining more fans for myself, it's also a little bit of market research, if you can look at it that way too. So you're actually getting rewarded by Facebook now for engaging with your community rather than acting like they don't exist, So, that's kind of a cool thing that I just love about how this new social environment is starting to work for us, okay? Now, I'm going to come back a little while later, and I'm going to show you just the effects of just the last little bit of time, the last 15 minutes or so, that I've been doing, this little like experiment, okay? So basically all I'm doing is, I'm doing about 10 minutes worth of like here on my news feed, and I posted on one wall that had, like 90-something fans, and that's really all I did, right? I am done. I'm done loving up the fans of my favorite page's fans, and then I'm going to sit back and watch, the karmic cycle or the boomerang effect that putting my love out there onto Facebook has just had, okay? And I'll show you how that happened. So as you can see on my LCD screen now, at 3:01 p.m., I put in about 10 minutes worth of work there, just liking some pages. I have 2,097 people who like my page. It's 3:01. I'm now going to sign off, and oh look, I've already got a like in the first 8 minutes on my little quote. Maybe Josephine has some new fans. Let's see. Not yet, but we'll check back in later. So I'm going to check in with, I'm going to go pick up my kids from school, and I'm going to come back in a couple of hours or so and film in real time the results of this 10 minutes worth of work, okay? So this was like 10 minutes of work, 3:01, and we'll catch you guys in a little while. Hi there again, everyone. So this is Laura back again. The kids are in bed, and as you can see by my clock here, it is 10 o'clock at night. So I haven't really done much since about 3 o'clock this afternoon. I've been in mom mode, and I'm just checking back into Facebook now. So from my profile page, I'm going to go to my tarot page, and the easiest way for me to find that is usually just to do a little search for it. There we go. And these are my personal stats here. As you can see, I just switched over to Tarot Fans, and I now have 2,110 likes for my page. And I think we were at 2,097, if I remember correctly, a little earlier this afternoon. So just from that 10 minutes of interaction that I did as my page earlier today, I gained 13 new likes. That's really good. So really quickly, I'm going to show you a few more things. So it obviously works. That was the main thing that I wanted to show you. So I really quickly want to show you why that works. I'm just going to explain that. Oh, look, we've got one more fan here. I'm going to show you why that works. Why does simply liking your mutually beneficial pages, fans, comments, why does just liking their comments work so well to gain your page new fans? Well, if I switch back to using Facebook as Laura, I will give you that answer. As you can see, just on my personal profile page here, I'll just get away from Tarot Fans so you're not too confused. So this is my personal profile page. I have friend requests, I have comments, or messages rather, and then I have notifications here. And if I click on notifications, what do I see anytime people like my status or any comment? I see here's my friend Chris, likes my comment. So I had commented on something, and I get a notification when someone or a page likes my comment. So this is what happens when your page likes a comment. Your page actually shows up just like a profile shows up in that person's notification box. So their awareness is brought to your page right there. You can go and check out this person or this page just by tracking them down from the comments. So some people see that and they get curious enough to come and check out my page from that. And they check out my page, and if they like it, then they like it. And that's all there is to it, really. So I really like this way of gaining fans, because it's not that I'm ever pressuring them into becoming a fan of mine in the first place. It's all their own volition. They come to me, they check me out, and if they like me, they like me, you know? And if they don't have to. There was no request on my part. It's a very low pressure way of gaining fans. But the cool thing about doing things this way is that the people who do actually like you, they weren't asked to like you, they weren't bribed to like you. They liked you because they wanted to. So they're actually sort of a pre-filtered group of fans that are probably a much better fan base for you to be accumulating, because they might, if they're liking you of their own volition, obviously they're rather interested in you from the get-go, you know? So you're filtering out all of the junk fans pretty much, and only keeping fans in that page that are actually genuinely interested in you. You haven't bribed them, you haven't, and by bribe I mean like you'll see like contests all over the place, you know, for, oh, if you like this page, I'll donate such and such an amount of money to this terrible tragedy. You know, and I really don't like that. Gary Vaynerchuk, who's an author that I highly recommend, who writes a lot about social media, he's amazing for social media. He's definitely someone I would check out if I hadn't done already. He was talking the other week. I was at a talk that he gave at the University of New Mexico, and he was saying how much he hated that when pages said, hey, if we get the X number of new fans by this date, we'll donate $500 to Haiti or $500 to Japan or whatever. And he said just very blatantly, excuse my language here, but he said, well, assholes, just go donate. You know, don't bribe your fan base to, if they do such and such, you'll donate. If you're going to do something good, just go do something good. You know, don't make that into a bribe. That's just, I don't know, just, and he's right. That kind of rubs me the wrong way too, you know? So anyway, that's a bit of a diversion there. But I really do like this method of gaining fans because it is so low pressure and it is very sort of pre-filtered. They have to come and check you out if they choose to. Nobody's told them to. So these new fans that you're getting are wonderful new fans for you. They're usually a very highly engaged base of fans. And they'll really help you, and very often they will opt in to your stuff. And you've seen how quickly this works here. Like, I just got another fan while we were talking. So I want to show you really quickly just how pre-filtered this fan base is. These are curious people who really want to engage you ordinarily. From here, of course, some people are going to want to, the next thing they want to do is they want to try to convert these fans into prospects for their business where they may be selling products. Now, I do happen, if we go to my info page, you'll see, I do happen here to have a website that I've developed called virtualtarotschool.com, and this is my blog site here, Learn Tarot Easily. Some of you guys already know this, you know this about me because you're my friends. A few of you may actually be my customers on this site, I know. So virtualtarotschool.com is my business page where I have a little opt-in box in there. Actually, let me just take you to the page so you can quickly see that. So here's virtualtarotschool.com, and I've got a little video here that plays showing people the 4 secrets you must know to master the tarot, and it just automatically sort of starts playing for them when they come to this page. And we basically myth bust some stuff on this video for them about people who tell them that reading tarot cards has to be difficult, or they have to do all this memorization. And I kind of become their best friend in this 17-minute free training I give them. Here, what I'm doing is I'm building rapport with them, obviously. I'm just going to pause this so I can show you some of the stuff. And then over here, on the right-hand side, I have a place where they can enter their email, and I send them some more tarot lesson videos. First name and email entered. So, what does this have to do with my page? Well, let me show you. Obviously, here on my info page, I have this linked. On my wall, I don't really have much about Virtual Tarot School going on right now, okay? On my wall, I just have cool quotes, as you saw, and engagement for them. I've got I've got a question of the day for them where I just go in and I actually interpret their cards for them. And then I've got a link here, but it's like way down, right? So if someone were to get to my page from Facebook, and I'm guaranteeing that this is the only way people have discovered my page today, because I'm actually not running any ads at all for Virtual Tarot School right now. So the only thing I've done today is engage social media. If anyone has found Virtual Tarot School today, they've done it through that 15-minute worth of work that you actually saw me do earlier on in this training. What would they actually need to do to find out here that I have a web page that they can go visit? Well, they'd either need to really check out my page here, my wall. They'd need to scroll way down to find this, right? Or they'd need to go to my info page and click on my page's link from there. Any fan that's going to do that is quite an engaged fan, right? They didn't just click like and leave. They clicked like and tooled around on here and got curious enough to go see what else I was doing, because I wasn't shoving it in their face. Well, I'm going to show you really quickly how many opt-ins I got just for Virtual Tarot School today, since we've been playing around with this stuff. These are the opt-ins from this month, which I haven't been running any ads on because I'm testing. This is a group that I've been testing on. But just here, you can see these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them today have opted in. Okay, so these people are now on my list. So in other words, of the 14 people who were fans, these fans are so engaged with me already that a full third of them, just over a third actually, went to my web page and got on my list. That's an incredible number of, it's an incredible conversion rate for social media.
leads to turn into prospects that you actually have their email on, and now you can email them offline, off Facebook. So I just wanted to show you that, to show you kind of the capability not only of this system to get you new fans, but what that fan base is actually, you know, like, what they're actually worth to you. These are not junk fans to your page. These are very engaged, curious people who want to have a relationship with you, to the extent that they'll actually dive pretty deep on their own and go check you out and go find out who you are and opt into your list a lot of the time. So I'm pretty excited about this anyway. Like I said, it is gaining me a lot of new fans every month. Like I said, it is brand new strategy for Facebook fan pages that I just stumbled upon all by myself just by playing around here. So I hope you liked my training today. I hope it served you well, and I'll be putting out a ton more trainings like this one for you, just on all the little cool stuff that I've been playing around with recently. And you're welcome to check any of it out, share any of it you like. And yeah, I'll see you next time on the next training. Cheers, have a great evening.